go.
Hello guys, Mr. Austin99 here. It's episode number 5 of the Random Hybrid. For today's video, we're going to be using none other than Prime Icon, I should say, Ronaldo. Brazilian Ronaldo, 5-star skill in Prime Ronaldo. I've got him on loan for ordering the Icon edition. Now, apologies a little bit late. I explained on Twitter, it's my girlfriend's birthday over this week, so I've been away with her for the week and haven't been able to do any videos. So I do apologise for that, but I'm back and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos regularly again. So apologies for a little bit of inconsistency, but like I said, girlfriend's birthday took priority, and I've gone with that. So we've got Ronaldo, we've got 139,000 coins plus some good players in the squad. So hopefully we can get a good team around the beast today, and hopefully I can play some good FIFA, because I've played a couple of games before this. Because like I said, I haven't played FIFA for like a week. I've been away for the week, and I genuinely suck ass now. I wasn't great before, but I've drawn 2, lost 2, and won 1. In my recent games. I played a couple of games, like I said, quite a few games actually, that is. And yeah, I don't know what's happened. There was a title download, whatever it was, an update, and ever since then, apparently I suck donkey dick. So, and also apologies if there's any lagginess, because my gameplay at the moment is just lagging. I am buying new RAM for my PC as well, and hope that that will affect the actual recording. So I got a few comments in my last video saying that the glitchiness in the gameplay, apologies for that. It's basically my computer's running too quickly for my RAM, and therefore. If you can smash the like button if you're still around, subscribe if you are new, of course, and let's get straight into it. We're going to go for page number 5, player number 5. You know the drill by now. Ronaldo is a legend, an icon even, so he is, of course, that's a banned league. But it's an icon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gary Cahill is a player I've not used yet, but he's not exactly a player you're going to get excited for. But at the end of the day, solid card. So he sits in the team. He's a Premier League player, so that's now a banned league. So we've got Ronaldo and Gary Cahill sitting in a tree. Who we're going to get as our third and final player? Let's find out after 3, 2, 1. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marquinhos completes our back line. So we've got Gary Cahill, Marquinhos, and Ronaldo. Of course, Ronaldo's Brazilian, as is Marquinhos. That does help us out a tiny bit. Of course, Ronaldo also does link with everybody anyway. So, you know, that is what it is. But, okay, so we could have got better players, but we didn't. We got the players we're given. That is the series. So, Ronaldo, Gary Cahill, Marquinhos. Oh, okay, we're back. As you can see, there is Ronaldo on loan for 5 games. Unbelievable stats. You haven't seen them already. There is his in-game. I'd imagine you've seen them a lot of times. If you haven't already, there they are. Like I said, looking forward to using him. Now, the 2 players we had to use around him, of course, was Gary Cahill and Marquinhos. You just saw that. And I don't think I've got either of them in my club, so we're going to have to concept the shit out of it. So, Marquinhos. I may have him. Probably not. Oh, what am I doing a G for? Where's the Q? Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Right. Oh, I do have Marquinhos. That's handy, because then we don't have to buy him, so that's pretty good. He also looks pretty solid, so that's awesome. So what formation do we want to rock is the first question. I want to see if I can play Ronaldo in a 2-man strike force. So this is actually ideal that we got 2 defenders or 2 non-strikers, so we can rock him in 2. So I may do is either do this one or this one, depending on if I want left mids and right mids or 2 centre mids. We'll have to wait and see. So the first player we're going to put in the team, if we can. I know that Marquinhos is a nice one, because we can just put Dani Alves at right back, and that's perfect chemistry, but he does need a little bit more loving. So we'll go for the Brazilian goalkeeper in the Premier League, and we'll get ourselves our boy Ederson from Manchester City. I'll get his regular version. I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. He's also got a one to watch card, of course. But that links them too perfectly, so that's happy days. And we'll go over here, and we'll use Dani Alves to complete Marquinhos' links. And of course, Dani Alves is a very, very good player anyway. So that is cool. We'll put Ronaldo on this side as well, so we can put a Brazilian here. What Brazilian centre mids are there around? Because we'll definitely go ahead and use him. Rafinha's one I got in my club. We don't have to use him though, because we've got more. Oh wow, there isn't much more. Paulinho's there. Paulinho, a new player to FIFA, of course, returning. Went to the Chinese league. Oh, that would be lovely, yes, but I don't think I can afford him. In fact, I'm positive I can't afford him. Any CDMs you might do as a shift. Casemiro. I've heard a lot of good things about Fabiano, and he's also in that league, so that's quite interesting. Fernandinho, of course, would have been the player I was going to go for in CDM to link the 2 players, but I decided to go a different route. We don't have to go Brazilian, like I said, because Ronaldo will link with anybody. Right, so for Gary Cahill, we're going to go for us Premier League left back and just kill that off there and then. So we'll go Premier League left back. And we'll get ourselves... we'll go for Danny Rose because he's a solid player. He's English as well, so he gets the chemistry he needs. He's now on full chemistry. Danny Alves on full chemistry. Everyone's on full chemistry so far, apart from Gary Cahill. So what we do in this situation is we look for a CDM in the Premier League to breach us off into another league. So... there is some very good ones. Obviously, we've got Bakayoko, who is a very, very solid player. He's also a Chelsea player, but he's French, and it opens up possibilities into different leagues. You've got Fellaini's inform card, new this week, of course. What we'd have to do if we had him, it would be a little bit more complicated. So I may go down the route of... Oh, Messa's a good option as well. But like I said, if we use Bakayoko, I've got him. He's solid. He's brilliant. And it also opens up the possibilities to us having a dead link somewhere because he's already getting the strong link to Gary Cahill. So what I will do now is go down the French side of things into the centre mid. We'll have a look what we can see here. My eye is twitching. Apologies if you can see that on camera. I would go for a Pogba type player. Oh, Toliso's a shout. He's got a one-to-watch card as well. Sansone looks quite good, but he's in the top league in France, which is a league we've already got, if you see over there, with the two other players. So Tolisso is a player I'm going to put into this team. And, yeah, I'm quite excited for that one. Where do we go now? So I could actually go for a Bayern Munich striker. I know Lewandowski's in the game, but he's just absolutely ridiculously expensive. So I'm going to have a little look what else they might have up front. Why have I just gone the long way round? I'm an absolute idiot sometimes. So Lewandowski is, in fact, their only striker. He's probably an absolute bomb, and I just physically can't afford him. Is there any, like, centre forwards or cams? Oh, of course, Muller's always an option. Muller Rice. But I don't think I want to rock Muller up front. Let's have a look what Bundesliga strikers there are, so we can go down that route potentially. Obviously, Aubameyang will be a nice one. We can't really afford him. Timo Werner is always a nice player to use. I do like me a bit of Timo. Timo Werner and Ronaldo up front. That's just a interesting partnership for sure. Origi's in that league now, of course. There's a Brazilian option we could use to get some chemistry with Ronaldo. He doesn't look great. He looks all right, but he doesn't look like a player I want to use. I'm half tempted to try and get myself some Timo Werner in here if I can. What we would have to do then is go for maybe a French Bundesliga cam, though. And is that a thing? Not in my club, that's for sure. Not even in the old concepts. Interesting. So obviously we've got Ribéry, who's French in this league. You'll see him come up. Tolisso. We've got this guy. We've also got Stambouli. Interesting. Kingsley Coman would have been a nice one to put cam, but he's again a winger. He's not going to do any good in cam, but I'm thinking we could put Tolisso cam and him on the other side. We've already got Tolisso. Of course, we can't use him anymore. Because what we do need is to get Tolisso some chemistry, so you may have to go down the old Bayern route again. Not in my club, in the concepts, in cam. Oh, James Rodriguez. Damn, he would be a very nice one. If I can get him in the team somehow, I will go ahead and try and use him, but we might have to think about who we can have over here, because Bakayoko needs some chemistry, so we kind of need what do we need here? Of course, he'll get chemistry with Ronaldo. Oh, but Rodriguez still needs some chemistry. It's a little bit of a difficult one here. Difficult player to put in this position. In fact, I think it might actually be impossible, unless we've got a Colombian Chelsea centre mid. Don't think it's a thing, but you never know. It could be somebody in the youth team. No Colombian centre mids at all in the Premier League. This is all they've got. So Davinson Sanchez, of course, would be nice, but we can't use him. And, of course, Brian and the goalkeeper. So that's a shame, because that was coming along very, very nicely. But things have gone a little bit... Can we maybe not use Bakayoko? But he was the whole point of getting in the Tolisso and therefore going down that route. So it's a little bit of a strange one. I'm thinking logically, because I want to make this team good. Because, of course, we want a good team around Ronaldo. That just makes sense. Do we get rid of Rodriguez? So if we had Muller in cam, which is probably the more logical option, he would get better chemistry because, of course, he's German and he'll link with Timo because he's German. There you go. So Muller's actually getting all the chemistry he needs, which then opens up to better possibilities of using somebody over here. So what I was thinking is we kind of need... What do I want? You might have to be a Ligue 1 player. French player. It may have to be for PSG. Yeah, it may have to be Rabiot. Rabiot would work, but then... Oh no, shit. Bakayoko wouldn't work, of course. Forgot about the frickin' defender. Christ. God damn it. I had a thing in my head and it's just gone soft. It's gone sour. It's gone the wrong way. If we do that, that of course gets Ronaldo the chemistry. Ronaldo's always going to get chemistry. It's never a problem because he is literally linking with everybody, which I love about this game. Bakayoko's not happening, unfortunately. So if we go down the route I was originally going to do and use the Brazilian CDM in the Premier League, which is Fernandinho the only one? He's a very good option. We'll go for Fernandinho because he's very good. But then that kind of destroys the whole idea of the Tolisso. So we're actually going to have to take them out. That was fun while it lasted. Apologies, Timo. Apologies, Muller. But I didn't make it. You didn't make the squad because we're going to go down the route of Fernandinho. Because what that does is that gets everybody chemistry down there now. So we breach off from Fernandinho. So what I may do... Again, Brazilian. Brazilian is a lot happening in Brazil already here. Because we've got the... I don't have to have Edison now. I'll take Edison out to avoid a Brazilian player and I'll put in a Premier League English goalkeeper from my club. So... we'll go for Joe Hart to be different because Butland was a player we overused last year, last FIFA. I think everybody did. So I used Joe Hart to be a little bit different. So where do we go now? Over here, the logical thing to do would be a Brazilian centre mid. But we did have a quick look at them and there wasn't that great ones, were there? There was some absolute... I mean, Paulinho and Rafinha are very, very good. Fred is also a different one we haven't used in a while. He actually looks pretty solid. Alan, or whatever he's called, is also a very, very good player. I'm half tempted to give him a go. And that'll breach us off into... So if I had... If I have a Man City English centre mid over here, we may just be able to sort something out. If I'm thinking logically in my head, who's Man City got? My boy! Fabian Delph, ex-Leeds, of course. Oh dear. Have they got anybody else? Not really. He's a good young talent, that guy, but, you know, we're not really going to want to use any of them. Fabian Delph and Ronaldo in the same team. Juicy! Sod it, we're going for Delphi boy. We're going to use Fabian Delph. Because like I said, what that does do now is now Delph's getting chemistry, Fernandinho's getting chemistry, Alan's going to get chemistry from the... I'm stuttering a lot today, I do apologise. We're going to go for the Calcio A. Raja Nainggolan on loan's a nice one. But we want to go for the Cams. Again, I hate the fact that it doesn't search the position when I want it to. Obviously, these would be brilliant, but I don't have the coins. Interestingly enough, there isn't as many as I thought. Centre forward. Oh, Dries Mertens. I get a lot of... Oh, Dries Mertens is actually a really nice player for the links of our lane. But I'd imagine he's top coins. I'm just going to check a second. I've got him on loan. I've got him on loan. Now, that is a blessing in disguise. So I was about to say I won't be able to afford him. But we've got him on friggin' loan. This is scenes. This is scenes. So we've got English. We've got one too many English players for my liking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only like to have 4 normally. But it's just working well at the moment. We've got Alain there, linking nicely. We've got Alain, whatever you want to call him. We've got ourselves Dries Mertens. Now, the perfect player to have up front in this team would be Lukaku, but I don't want any more Premier League players. So that's just gone out the bloody window. We do also need some chemistry for Nainggolan. What's he called? We could rock Nainggolan up front, which is crazy, it seems. Who is in the Calcio A, striker-wise, who's going to get chemistry here? On the transfer market is not where we want to be right now. Concept players. Dries Mertens in form would be nice. Icardi, Dzeko, who works? Who fits the bill? Mandzukic. So we kind of need a Napoli player. Unless we shift Ronaldo over, actually. If we shift Ronaldo over here, we don't even need Delphi Boy anymore. God. Good God almighty. We get rid of Delph now, and we just go for any Man City centre mid now, okay? We've gone up in the well. Sorry, Delph, but you didn't make it. You didn't make the squad. So if we go for a centre mid from Manchester City, still might make the squad, because I don't think Man City have a very great choice of centre mids who are going to be cheap. Gundogan actually is not a bad one. Or Yaya Toure. If I can get myself a Gundy, I might well have him, because of course now he links with Ronaldo, is what we're doing. And then we over here, we may need ourselves a Napoli striker. Let's just see what they've got. Or a Belgian striker in this league. So let's see what they've got first, just to rule that one out. We don't want centre mids, we want strikers. Of course, Dries Mertens we've already got. Shame, because that would have been nice. So do we rock Radja up front for the banter? So he wouldn't work in Cam, would he? Let me just see where I'm going here, and then Dries up front. Would that work? No, of course it wouldn't. Radja's not getting enough chemistry. Damn, because that would have been a nice team. Radja does not get enough chemistry. He gets a 2 dead links, only the 1 strong link. Elaine isn't doing the deeds for him. Unless we want Radja up front. Radja Nainggolan as a striker. Dries Mertens. See, that would work. Lads, I'm doing it. Radja Nainggolan as a striker, but in-game, I'm going to put it as that. Okay? This is the first time I've done this, where I've rocked a crazy person out of position, I do believe. We're going to have to convert him up a few times. He's only on loan as well. A couple of loan players in there, but use them while you can, because it's the start of the game. We're pretty early on in the game. Apologies that took ages. I've come together. I wanted a nice team. I wanted a team which I should be able to win with. And hopefully, fingers crossed, like I said though, I'm on a losing streak a little bit. I should be able to win with this team. So I'm going to buy the players I need right now. I'm going to convert Nainggolan into the position he needs to be in. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And as you can see, there is the finished team. It does look pretty darn good if you ask me. It's not got the best amount of leagues now. We've just got the Premier League, we've got the French Top League, and we've got the Serie A, and of course we've got Icon, but that isn't really a league because it's just links with everybody. But I do like the look of this team. It's a very, very solid team. In an ideal world, I probably wouldn't have Gary Cahill, but he's one of the chosen players we got. Marquinhos I probably would have used. He's actually a pretty decent player. There's a couple players in there I could have, changed up. We could have gone for any Premier League left back in the end, but Danny Rose is a solid player. Gundogan's a nice addition to the midfield. Again, Bakayoko I would have preferred in CDM, but I couldn't figure a team out quick enough to manage him. And if there's a way you think you could have done it better, please let me know in the comment section below. We've got to consider, when you're in front of the camera and you're thinking of it straight in the top of your head, I miss things which I should normally think of. So apologies if there's something here which you think, why the hell didn't he do that? That's just me. That's Ronaldo. If you want to have a quick look at him one more time, we're going to go into a game. Pray to Christ that we somehow win, or at least perform well. Like I said before, in-game, we'll switch to that. So Mertens will play up front. Nainggolan will go in Cam, but for chemistry reasons at the start of the game, so everybody's on good chemistry, we'll do that. We'll whack in a manager from the top league in Italy, just to get some chemistry on some of the boys there. So there we go. Everyone's on 10 apart from a couple of them, but we're not really too bothered about them too. They can suck it, but if they score, nicely done. Let's go into a game, let's get the win, and I'll see you. Okay, so we found ourselves our opponent, Division 8 we're currently in, and he's got himself a Serie A team. A lot of the players we're using actually, or just the one actually in Alan there. He's got a striker playing Cam, but if I'm not mistaken, he's one of the better strikers. He's been in the older FIFAs for sure. Gomez has always good I should say, against me, always come. What an absolute idiot. Let's go into a game and get ourselves the win, please. Radja. We've drawn 0-0. We've drawn 0-0! Oh my god, guys. I'll show you this, but I'm going into another game. I ain't having that. Let's play with Ronaldo one more time. Quick look, this is the first game stats. I do not have a clue how I've not won this game, and it is devastating. Look at them stats. The guy never had a shot on target. 50-50 possession. But wow, I do not know how I did not score in that game. It just didn't fall for me. 14 shots on target. It wasn't like I wasn't hitting the target. Just wouldn't go in the back of the net. What an absolute shambles. I feel sick after that. We're going to go into one more game. I know that we can get at least a goal of Ronaldo. But my god, how did it not happen in that first game? See you in 2. Okay, so this is opponent number 2. And what has he got? He's got himself a Premier League team. That's a pretty good one, actually. Rashford and Firmino, strike force. Mata, Sterling on the left, which is interesting. It's not a left midfielder, it's a right midfielder. Zaha's a good player. Bakayoko's going to be a struggle, but Ronaldo, surely. Please, just score a goal. It's game Ronaldo in the box. Looking for some loving. That's a pen! That is a penalty, referee, all day long. Ronaldo goes down like a sack of shit, but we like that. We like it when that happens because we've won ourselves a penalty off Bakayoko. Nice. I'm shit at pens, though. I genuinely am poor at pens. Every FIFA, for some reason, I miss them all the time. Pressure cooker! Ronaldo's on it. Put it away, big boy. Put it away, big boy. Ronaldo! God, it's a big goal. It's a big goal from Ronaldo in a lead shirt. There he is. And we're going to do that celebration because we, for some reason, do that one all the time. Apologies, but boom! That's what we like to see. Finally, we get a goal. It's a penalty. Not the nicest way to score, but we'll absolutely take it because why not? 1-0. Get it away, a million miles away from here. I requested the pause a long time ago, but Ronaldo has a chance to burn. Ronaldo in on goal. Should take it. Oh, he takes that one. 2-0. Ronaldo's come up trumps this game. Oh, there we go again. Apologies for that celebration, but boom. Thank God for that. I don't know what the hell happened last game. Is he gone? No, that's me requesting the pause, isn't it? He could still quit, though. If he does, then my God. We've done the switch. We've put Nainggolan back into cam. Took us 36 minutes to do that. Itchy nose and whatnot. 2 minutes until resuming game. 2-0. Breathe. Gundogan, have my children. Oh, chance for Rashford. Goal. Terrible defending. Terrible defending from me, as per usual. Gives him a chance to get back into the game, and we look like we were home and dry at 2-0. I should never say that. 2-0 is never a good lead. Marcus Rashford shoves one in us. 2-1. For the ball to Raja. Raja's come away with it into Gundogan. Over to Dries. Great turn! Oh, that's what you like to see, Dries Mertens. Lovely finish. Oh, am I doing it again? My God, thank God it skipped it. Dries Mertens with a great little turn. Gets the goal. That's more like it. 3-1. Here he is, okay, Gundogan. Here's Alan. Lovely stuff. Alan takes a strike. Deflects. Into Ronaldo. Oh, he sits two of them down. Oh, Ronaldo had a chance. He took someone, absolutely sat the shit down. This guy's requested to pause it in the rage. And twat it out of play. Is that him gone? Is that bye-byes? Or is that, what is that? That is bye-byes. Bye-bye. Ronaldo made a couple players sit down, and apparently that was too much for this guy. I won't go into another game, so I don't want to ruin all my games with Ronaldo. Apparently we've been promoted. That's from Division 8, guys, and here we are. Here is the final stats. Didn't last too much in the second half, unfortunately, but we drew the first game 0-0, which is shambolical, but we've won this game. We would have probably gone out to see the win there. The guy couldn't take any more of the R9 dicking. But hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have a like, it'd be absolutely fantastic. If you're new around here, let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe while you're down there, but let me know if you're new. I want to see new people. I'm going up subscribers a little bit recently. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for sticking around. Let's see if we can smash out 100 likes. If we do, thank you so much. Catch you next time, and bye. Boop. Large breasts. That Ronaldo titties, though. Titties! I know you like